that disease, immune to that insect, or at least can hold up against it. If we can take that plant and push that through, then we have a chance to keep pushing it. And pretty soon, whitefly, spider mite, aphids, they're nothing. They're just a nothing pest in terms of what we've been dealing with. So kudos, keep pushing that. I love your understanding. I'm telling you, my neck hurts from nodding and pressing 100% all the time. But I'll drop mic and push on.
Thank you, Alex. Go ahead, Russell. Welcome back to the stage, buddy.
Hey, y'all. How are y'all? So what Ed was talking about, one of the things I wanted to boost a little bit is even looking at nitrogen use efficiency, like we were talking about before. I think we've had it backwards thinking for a very long time, and it goes back to even like the green cloud days, which was well before my time, but I'm sure, Ed, I don't know your name, but you may have seen some of that with some tillage and people that used to till in cover crops. But, we used to leave the ground fallow for a year and they would grow cover crops, and essentially you were saying you were letting it rest. Based on the stuff that we've been doing, you actually just let it live. Like the fallow years where they weren't doing the amount of tillage and they weren't disturbing that soil, you were actually seeing microbial communities actually thrive and come back. And then, like, talking about farming, where we're putting all this nitrogen out and we're not seeing a nitrogen use efficiency, it really goes back to carbon. If we don't have enough carbon in the soil for the biology to consume, then they're not going to take that carbon or that nitrogen through its cycle and help with that plant availability. And I think those are the things that we really need to be, a lot of people are saying, like, are things going to be science-based, and do you think the new administration is going to try to, push for better farming practices? I think it's up to us to really start bringing up stuff like that, and even stuff I've heard Ed and others say, how we're able to do these things and then put the science behind it with the technology we have now.
And I think, Russell, have you found, I've been hearing more and more talk about the early use of nitrogen. So in other words, if you apply nitrogen right around when, too close to when that seed is germinating, then the plant automatically is sort of being IV fed, and it doesn't put out as much exudates and as much of, doing its job, developing its own food out of the soil. And so that if it's not just the amount of nitrogen and all that and the waste of it, but the timing of it seems to be a factor now. And I wonder if you've experienced that, because I've heard people say, John Kemp actually talked about a study he found in 1972, I think it was, out of Iowa, and where, they were talking about as soon as that, after germination, as soon as it shows up, and starts to photosynthesize, you want to see a nice dark green seedling. And so, but now we're just used to them being not green, not dark green and not healthy. And of course, then they think that then pathogens enter because it doesn't have any resilience in that soil. It doesn't have a developed biome. And are you seeing that with now that you have healthy soil and that your seedlings are coming up a lot healthier?
So, as far as the plant being lazy, the biggest nutrient that we've seen make a plant lazy as far as that microbial communication is phosphorus. Like if your phosphorus is way too high, we typically see like mycorrhizal fungi slope off. It's not that the populations necessarily go down. They don't work as hard because the plant's pretty much frenzy feeding on what they've made available, and they're really not putting those exudates out, which I think from what we've heard from Lance and Rick, it's there are organic acids, and it's one of the reasons Rick picked them out is because when a plant needed nutrients, they would actually release an oxalic. Let's see, there was oxalics, like a citric type acid, or like a malic type acid. And so that's kind of how they came up with that extraction method. Nitrogen, on the other hand, essentially, I think that a lot of people don't talk about it, but soil biology has its own carbon to nitrogen ratio, even like the human body. And it's kind of like cattle. If you overfeed them on one nutrient, that's why a lot of cattle farmers have lick tubs where they can go get the other minerals that they feel like they need. Biology is the same way. If we throw way too much nitrogen out there and they don't have enough carbon, that short chain carbon, to balance themselves, then they stop taking nitrogen through that cycle. And so that's one of the reasons, like when we're working with farmers that are wanting to go down the regenerative path, multiple applications, like if you're going to make a nitrogen application, the easy button is not the best way. And most farmers, if you're talking about anhydrous, they're going out there 180, 200 pounds of nitrogen in the fall. Or if they're going out in the spring, they're making a really big pass with 150 plus pounds. Splitting that up and bringing that down where you're not overloading that system, and you let those plants use it efficiently and then apply more if needed. And that's the big thing, is farmers have to start looking at if needed, if that's a really needed thing, or if we're just wasting money, because that's just hurting our finances and that's hurting the ecology.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's go back over to Alex. Alex, what do you got for us? I'm just dancing. I'm dancing listening to these guys. It comes down to the water in the end of it. What's your water pH coming out at? If your water pH is coming out at between the 5.5 and 6.5 that you need to have, then you can deliver everything deliverable to the plant. But, if you're watering on with pH out of that range, you're going to start straying outside of what's available to the plant. So, it's the same thing. I deal with it in the nursery. It's water, pH is the core of everything that you have. If we're doing direct inject sulfuric acid, okay, with fertilizer.
Are you saying water pH is a core to the soil?
Yes, pH to the soil. You have your pour-throughs, like for instance.
I can believe that. I can believe the water matters.
Yeah, so the water's the core. If you're delivering that between the 5.5 and the 6.5 that you need for the average plant to accept all available nutrient, especially nitrogen, if you're picking that up at that pH, then your plant's going to deliver. But if the water that you're watering on, like here in South Texas, the water's horrible. It's at like an 8.0, 8.1 pH. It's terrible. You have to inject sulfuric acid to be able to deliver it. A lot of the things that we deal with down here, especially from the nursery side of it, even from the farmer side of it, is you have to inject sulfuric acid to be able to back off the bicarbonates, back off the pH down to the point where it rings in, and that's just one thing. If you're able to deliver the water at that range, you can pick up anything. It doesn't matter what your soil has everything that it has needed to feed the plants. Even if you don't put nitrogen on top, nitrogen's just going to boost the growth of the crop. Sure. But if you deliver it within that range, you can get a good, consistent grow, no matter if you add or you don't. It's going to be slower, sure, but you can at least give it everything that it needs to have as long as it has that pH range, 5.5 to 6.5. So you got to adjust it. If it's sulfuric acid that you have to do, chlorine dioxide if you want to, sulfuric acid is probably the best solution, but it's a process and a system that you have to install. So I'll drop my pass.
Yeah, and I imagine we'll get Russell back in, and of course it goes back to the carbon in the soil too, because that's where you're going to hold your water. and infiltration. That's why we need soil structure to infiltrate that water and the carbon to hold it. And that's how we resist a lot of drought problems and variations in the amount of water. But I'm sure Russell has something to add to this.
I don't know, Alex, but buddy, I'm getting ready to go. I'm gonna follow you. You know, drought resistance is one thing, and like what you were talking about with bugs earlier. If we're dumping on way too much nitrogen, and we're dropping, have you saw the map, the pH map for plants, where like one side, like if we're going low pH, we're actually pretty much attracting more predator insects, and then if we go high pH, we actually push that up towards diseases. Have you seen any of that yet?
Well, yeah, that's, sorry, jump in. That's
One thing we do.
fair. Okay, go ahead.
One thing that's kind of, I think we're seeing is that's why we need that microbiome around the root sheath, the sheath around, so that, because plants regulate a lot of that through their exudates and everything, the pH around the root zone. And when you have bare roots, because you don't have any microbiome down there, then of course it's going to be really vulnerable to your pH. But I think the more that we have those rhizal sheaths around the roots, so that the plant has the ability, because we know that the plants now are really ranching bacteria, and that's where a lot of their nutrients come, and they eat that bacteria whole. That's the research of Dr. James White and the rhizophage cycling that we've only really known about for about the last 10 years or so. So it's how we can, and of course, if you're irrigating a lot, and that's going to be a problem, it's better to just get that whole system, including the carbon, like you said earlier, the carbon to nitrogen ratio, get as much organic nitrogen being produced by the plant, by the soil microbes that surround it, to benefit. I don't know.
What isn't Trump? He's a criminal. Why doesn't Trump just have Brandon arrested? He's a criminal. Deploy the Illinois Army National Guard to Chicago.
Were all deployed during the election, and now you're going to see a new set of faces that are going to start emerging in your conversations. I do jump around from a lot of one type of space to another, different, not echo chambers, but at the same time, I'm old enough and savvy enough, street smart enough to be able to kind of tag the folks that you kind of need to watch. So just use strong discernment. No, you're going to start seeing a bunch of new people that are going to be predominantly in a lot of different spaces up on stage. They're going to expose themselves because, like I said, the Freddies, the ones that have been around that have receipts in the background, eventually these people are going to get exposed. I'll leave you with this. Remember the old saying, somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. Hope you guys all have a good week.
You're an idiot, bro. It's unsafe, and I've been around just as long as Freddie. You don't know
But you're
anything about
racist,
me.
Nally. You're racist. You're so
Freddie,
racist.
do you really
white
believe
woman.
that? I want to ask you 10 toes down. Do you really believe that?
Yes.
Okay, then we cannot be friends.
How much is Kamala paying you, Molly?
$0. Go ahead and research it.
Don't tell me, I will dig.
Whoa.
The D-
Whoa. Everybody mute up. Because Nally just
No,
said.
the DNC would never pay me, Joseph. I'm
No,
a
but
non-Biden Democrat.
Nally, address me.
I never voted,
No, but Nally, address me.
and I
Address me.
speak out against Biden. They never would have paid me.
No, but
Try
Nally,
again.
you just said, do I believe? Then you can go to.
Also, Stover said this app is.
What I'm saying is, but Nally,
I'm gonna
you
send
just
him my
ran
death
the
threat.
most
Number
racist
one,
face.
it's
I will-
Dover.
Whoa, Doberman, hold on. I'm talking to Nally.
I'll be out, but I'll
Okay.
finish.
No, hold on. Doberman, you and Nally can talk after I address her. Because she asked me a question. I've been knowing her for 4 years. So what I'm saying, Nally, I stand on what I said. That space you just ran, for you to allow that guy, I never knew nothing about him. Now that I got all the receipts on him, Nally, that was a racist space. If you let Art do, she kept muting, doing, and I get it. I get it. When I met her, she only had 5,000 followers. What do you mean? You can come on, Mike. Nally, this is 1v1. I don't do the 20v1.
Listen, Freddie, just like you
But
don't
y'all
control
rented
or
space,
endorse
Nally, but
everything
y'all
on your
rented space to
Let
be
me finish.
racist.
I gave you 5 minutes in mine. I literally put a timer on, and I did not let
Okay,
him
go ahead.
interrupt you for 5 minutes.
must be better than you and Art. You and Art, y'all don't know how to run a space. Y'all
I
ran
give you
rhetoric.
5 minutes, Freddie.
Okay, go ahead. You can have 20.
Okay. So I just like you don't condone everybody in your space and you don't condone me being on your stage, I don't condone or control what everybody in my space says or does or believes. I had Republicans there, I had conservatives, I had liberals, I had Christians,
No, be quiet.
non-Christians. Please stop interrupting. Shokin, please stop interrupting. Thank you. I'm not done speaking. I'll let you know when I'm done. I'll say I'm done speaking, and then I'm done. So, I don't condone George Santa and what he says. I don't even agree with Art on many things. For example, I'm a non-Biden Democrat. I believe in Democrat policy, but I never endorsed or voted for Biden or was going to vote for him again. So the DNC would have never paid me. They'd want nothing to do with me. I was probably an enemy more than a Republican because I refused to toe the Biden line. So before you think you know something about me, get it straight. To Doberman, I'm going to send you some of the most horrific death threats that I get here. Some of them are dead bodies, a woman's dead body with a gun shoved up her vagina, my home address, and I'm coming to get you
But
next.
Malady,
And then he called my cell phone number.
Racist space. Malady, that's, you proved to me, no, Doberman, she's correct. The things that happened to her, I don't agree with. Doberman, she's correct.
Agree, but I don't need them in my inbox.
No, Doberman,
No,
because she's
Don't tell me that I'm running around saying this app is safe when it isn't because I'm a paid DNC shill. When this
No, Malady, stop.
app
I
is
just proved
extremely
it.
unsafe.
No,
It's
but
bullshit.
Malady, the point I'm...
Oh no, I'm gonna send it to
Malady. No, but Malady, my point is this, right? I don't want to go with the rhetoric of you using confirmation bias, but you just ran a racist space. You said you disagree with that guy, but you ran a racist. Art is racist. You acting racist. You don't like black people. You think you better than me and Charlie. You think you superior
You know what,
over
Freddie?
Charlie.
I'm not gonna put up with this. That's not true. I don't believe I'm better than Charlie. I've always
But I'm
really
asking you a
liked her,
question though.
advocated
I'm
for
saying
her,
based off your
thanked her.
space, based off your
I
tweets,
like
based off
black
your space.
people, Freddie. You're being ridiculous. And this is unfair. I just
Malady,
got a
all
DM
I'm
that
saying
says,
is
I'm
how?
going to kill you, you
How?
racist cunt.
Malady,
So
how?
I'm putting that on you, Freddie. That's on you.
No,
this is
you
not
put it on
funny.
yourself. You put it on
I've put
yourself.
up with this shit for years.
But Malady, you put it on yourself. Malady, see, that's what y'all do.
Government, I'll be sending
Okay.
you my death
Okay.
threat
Don't
for
send me
it.
anything. I
Yeah,
don't need
okay,
anything
Malady,
from
whatever you say, and all she gonna do is run. As she should, yes, run, because that's what they do, right? Maladi's gonna run because she's being called out on her bullshit.
I'm not running, Freddie. I'm right here.
No,
You belong.
you said
You
you
belong
couldn't
to me,
run, but I think it's fucked up, Malady, because
Alex,
you can't sit. Malady,
stop
you can't
interrupting,
sit.
Alex. You didn't
Yeah,
call
Alex.
me.
Hold on. Well, Alex, me and Malady, we've been knowing each other for 4 years. Because I can deal with Malady. She's still always gonna be my friend, no matter how mad she gets. But it's the truth. Malady gotta understand. She gotta go look in that mirror and say, "Damn, am I really racist?" Malady is really racist. She don't know it. She thinks because she's white, a white woman, she thinks she's better than a Trulli. You think you're superior than a Trulli and a Reddy.
Brown
You
people,
just ran the
ally
room like
gay
that.
people, trans people. So you
Mallie, I hate to say
And
it to you.
George isn't white, by the way. That's rude as fuck. George is not white.
No, but Mallie, all I'm saying is Mallie.
George is brown. He's
Mallie.
Brazilian.
Mallie, are you willing to let Mallie? I'm gonna help you. Okay, you don't want to
Miley.
understand.
Can you please say it correctly? It's
Okay, so
Miley.
Mallie, is it?
No,
Say it
it's
again.
Miley.
Okay, Mallie.
Miley
Miley.
like Smiley.
Mallie. Okay, Mallie.
Miley like
Okay,
Smiley.
Okay, so Mallie.
Smiley.
Like
Okay, so
Cyrus.
Mallie. Hold on, go. Mute up. Don't do this. Whatever she wants, because she's the relevant. I know Clubhouse.
I can't even comment in your purple pill with examples
Because you don't follow the Roosevelt community. But Mallie, like you
So
said.
if anybody wants to see them, DM me and I'll
Why
give
you
you
step-
for 5
Yo,
different examples,
everybody-
including one I just got from
Everybody in the
thanks to
room, y'all see what's going on, right?
You put my
She's
safety
deflecting.
at risk.
She's making up.
No,
any-
you put my safety at risk, Freddie.
Okay, Smiley, you said Smiley, aka Mallie. I'm trying to say my best. I'm country. So all I'll tell you, Smiley, is this: you ran the most racist room. You and Art, y'all are fucking racist white women. You think you're more superior than a Trulli. She's a black woman. I think
Absolutely
you Trulli is
never.
evil.
Charlie, do you believe that? Let me ask her.
It's not about what she. I'm the black man.
I want to hear from Charlie.
You acting like, but you're talking to the
I
black
want
man.
to ask her
You
if
acting
she
like the
believes
U.S. government. That's why Trump should be in office. Because
If
stop
she
trying
believes
to-
that, I want to know.
No, but listen, we is a nuclear family. She gonna be the woman. She gonna sit right there. She not coming off mic. This is the nuclear family. So respect the nuclear family between a Truddy and a Freddie. She gonna move or come off that mic when I tell her to come off that mic.
Do you speak for her?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
No, it shouldn't be interesting. It should be.
Nobody
we're the
speaks
nuclear
for me.
family.
That's for damn sure.
No,
I
but
speak for
I'm
myself.
Smiley. What I'm saying, Smiley, is this: Truddy is not gonna speak. I tell her what to do. I'm the nuclear family around here. This is the Roosevelt. She's the woman. I'm the man. We the nuclear family. She's gonna respond when I tell her to respond. Do you understand that? Hold on, whoa. Mally, do you understand that? Because that's
It's
what
Miley.
the government. That's what the government and the system have tried to. Okay, watch this, Mally. Trulli, do you agree or disagree?
What the fuck, man?
Wait, what? Nuclear family?
Nuclear family meaning.
Oh, I agree with nuclear family.
Okay, so Mally wants you to respond. Are you gonna respond when I tell you to, or are you gonna listen to Mally?
No, I'll come off on mic when I'm needed.
Thank you.
Charlie, do you believe that I'm racist against black women and I think I'm better than you?
Why is you on to the woman? Come to the man.
I
Charlie
want to
don't
know.
want shit.
That's what Freddie believes. I want to ask Charlie if she
But
believes
why is you
that
coming
too.
to the woman? Don't go to my woman. That's my woman.
She's your woman? You own her?
I don't own her. She can do whatever she wants to. She owns herself. But what I'm telling you is this: I'm the man. She's the woman. We black. That's a black woman. I'm the black man. We in the Roosevelt. She gonna come off mic when Freddie tell her to come off mic.
You know what's interesting, Freddie?
What?
You-
You said what? Is it me or she in the Matrix?
About
No,
frog.
is Smiley in the Matrix?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Oh, you're in the Matrix. I hear you now.
Okay, so you've been talking about diligent, you've been talking about unconfined, you've been talking about art,
Because
you've been
all
talking
y'all
about
fake.
rock.
Y'all are white people who hate black folks.
Absolutely.
Y'all are
None
white
of those
people
people
who
will
hate
come
black
talk
folks.
to you but
Stop
me.
stealing our shit. Stop stealing
Oh,
our
really?
shit. Yes, y'all are white people
And
who steal
none of
black
them would
people's
come talk
shit.
to you but
Yo,
me, because I'm
yo,
an idiot.
White people, yes. You white folks need to stop stealing black folks' shit. All y'all do is steal our shit. Dillinger, he started with 15 people. All of y'all are nobodies. Mally, you a nobody. You was a nobody on Clubhouse. You been a nobody. Who you think you is, Mario? The fuck is you talk? You do know this is Freddie. What the fuck you gonna do? You can't cry to Elon. He don't fuck with you. The fuck is you talking about? I addressed all of y'all. All of y'all are Freddie dick suckers. Y'all are dick suckers. Welcome to the fucking Roosevelt. You dick suckers. I got a phone call. Can y'all hear me? Yo, Charlie, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, cool. Now, Mally, all of y'all are my dick suckers. Stop kneeling. Get on your fucking knees, suck my dick, and tell me I'm God. I'm God. Yes, I talked about all of y'all. What the fuck you gonna do about it, Mally? You, Unconfined, Dillinger, y'all are nobodies. Stop buying followers. Stop buying bots in your rooms. Y'all are dick suckers. Welcome to Clubhouse. Y'all are my babes. Y'all are my grandchildren. Did you forget who the fuck I am? Mally, I'm Freddie Roosevelt. Shall I go down my history? Paul never highlighted y'all. When you got banned on Clubhouse, who got your account back? Me. Who the fuck is they? Nobody. You think, Mally, I'm gonna sit up and listen to niggas on a fucking Twitter space who buy followers? Nigga, Unconfined got 700,000 followers and he bought them all. The fuck is you talking about? The fuck? Who is Dillinger? Who said in the fucking morning meetup he couldn't get 15 people in a room, but he was dick sucking me? That is all facts. I got the receipts. I got the recordings. Fuck is you talking about? Who is Dillinger? Who the fuck are y'all? Y'all a bunch of white people who set up under niggas and colonize and do what y'all do. What the fuck you think this is? That's who y'all are. I said what I said. I'm the goat around this bitch. Welcome to Twitter Spaces. You motherfuckers wasn't around me when I was a part of the 300 beta testers before Elon Musk bought this app. Next month, Twitter Spaces make 4 years old. You wasn't around, Mally. None of y'all. Y'all was buying followers. You think, Mally, you think I'm gonna ever listen to motherfuckers who bought followers on Twitter? Fuck you and your fake followers. The fuck? Who the fuck you think I am? Because Elon Musk bought this app? I come from the Jack Dorsey era. Biz, Jack, Biz, and Ev. Who the fuck are you? My account says 2008 for a reason. June, to be exact. Mally, are you cool around there? You think I'm gonna let you fake followers tell me what the fuck to do? Who dick sucked me? Who was not making, none of y'all was making. Let's wake this shit the fuck up, Doberman. Doberman. None of them was opening up a fucking community space. None of them. They all dick sucking me. Doberman. They follow me because I'm their god. I'm their leader. That's a fact. Them niggas want impressions. You doing it all for impressions. For what? Pull him up. Yeah, pull my boy Re up, sir. Let's wake this shit up. Hold on. Let me get to my motherfucking mic. And don't you motherfucking touch that mouth. I'm gonna show you who God around this bitch. Yeah. Can you hear me? Charlie, can you hear me?
No, we can hear you, but we have so many speakers and
No, I don't give a fuck. Mute up. I just want to know because I was switching that phone. Yo, Mally, who the fuck you think you talking to? Yes, I brought up you, Mally, Dillinger, Unconfined, Brock, the whole hot dog stand. Y'all are a bunch of nobodies. Girl, I'm before y'all. Girl, welcome to Black Twitter. Girl, I invented Black Twitter. I invented follow for follow. Who the fuck is you? Mally, y'all just got here. Girl, I sit back and laugh at y'all. I am Black Twitter. Is you cool? Real, get your ass on stage. Because I'm going to pack these white folks up. Who the fuck Mally think she is? I'm Black Twitter. Mally ain't no motherfucking body. Y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of wannabe Elon fanboys. And y'all listen to Elon. Man, get off my dick. Get off my dick. Mally, go look at click on the Roosevelt. Mally, why is my motherfucking community older than your account? Mally, my account is older than your motherfucking, my club or community is older than your account. Who the fuck you think you talking to? Mally, who you think you talking to? All you motherfuckers gonna do is mass report. You can't, well, go mass report me. Mally, you do understand. Jack is my boy. I know I got Biz number, I got Jack's phone number, cell number. Fuck it, Elon bought that. Cool. And I've been in Elon. I fuck with Elon. That's my boy. I love Elon. But Mally, who the fuck you think you is? You wasn't here. Mally, you wasn't here. I'm gonna welcome you to micro-blogging. The fuck? Y'all running a racist room. White folks against black folks. Y'all ain't no motherfucking body. Who the fuck you think you is? That's why you on Blue Sky. Guess who on Blue Sky? Mally, Jack, Dorsey. Is you cool around here? That's my boy. Jack Dorsey ain't nothing but a trick. He buy pussy. Ask him. I know his girl. He buy pussy. Is you cool? I know the bitch he fucking. That's my homegirl. I'll call her right now on the cell phone. Be like, what up? Did you talk to Jack today? Mally, stop playing with somebody like me, bro. I don't give a fuck about that rhetoric y'all talking about, Mally. Let's do business. But y'all playing games. All y'all doing is dick sucking me. Y'all didn't know nothing about no community spaces. Mally, guess who asked for spaces to be able to be made inside of a community? That was me. I put in an order. I'm the first order to say, we need to be able to create a space inside of communities on X. That is me. That's all me. I'm documented saying that. But your little friends who you bringing up, they dick sucking me. Dillinger, who the fuck is he? A white boy? That's what's wrong with you white folks. Listen, and not too much on white women, but I love my white crew. I'm around 90% of white women. Not too much on the white women. Hello. But Mally, let me explain something to you. But I find it strange that it be white women like you, Nally, that wants to play in my face. When I'm the one that's making all the rules. I make all the fucking rules. That's when y'all get upset because you don't even know who the fuck you talking to. But do what y'all do, mass report, get y'all little crew together. But Mally, I'm the one who, why do you think it's recorded in progress? Why do you think you can pin a link to the top? Why do you think you got all this shit sitting in spaces? Mally, you wasn't around. You was not around. I built all of this shit. I'm the one sitting up saying, we need pin links. We need to do this. We need to do that. I ain't come up with the recording. That was all shy of my boy Issa Carr. Mally, I gave you all these features. I'm the one saying, oh, we need 2 co-hosts. I asked for 3. What are you talking about? Yeah, get the fuck out this room. Mally wasn't around. I'm the one saying, we need 2 co-hosts. Well, I said 3. They gave us 2 co-hosts. There was only a host with no co-host. What is she talking about? Go ask Dan. Go ask Maya, who built the fucking Twitter spaces. What is she talking about? She wasn't here. Girl, shut your ass up. That's what I don't like about white folks who come around and act like they built this shit. She wasn't here when there was only 350 of us who was building this shit out. We need a recording. We need pin links. We need all of it. We need mute all. We need all this shit. Mally wasn't no fucking way around in December 2020. We going on a 4-year anniversary for Twitter Spaces. Do y'all not know that re-ups? Next month, re-ups, December 10th. Spaces was launched. Guess who that re-ups? Me, nigga. I'm in that first space on Twitter. I'm in the first Twitter space ever. December 10th or 12th, whatever the fuck it was. My numbers might be off, Trelly. But I promise you this, I'm in that first space. Who the fuck is she? But they want to play games all these years later, 4 years later. Who the fuck you think she talking to? Man, all they doing is gatekeeping. Keeping the black folks out. That's why we all, Trelly, that's why we all ran back to Clubhouse. We was like, oh shit, they gatekeeping over there. Ah damn, we have been giving y'all all the sauce in Twitter spaces. Fuck this shit. I told Chris Bitten, I said, Chris Bitten, we going back to Clubhouse. They was gatekeeping then. White folks, Mally, the Mallies and Arts. They didn't respect us then. The first Grammy room, Trelly, was your sister, middle child. Ask fucking us. So Virgo that. The first Twitter space, the Grammy space, was Virgo. That's a fact. Ask her. 800 people in that room. What is Mally talking about? She wasn't no fucking around. She was on Clubhouse, dick sucking, in a business room. What is she talking about? Man, y'all better stop playing with me on these platforms. Man, my account doesn't say it's June 2008 for nothing. But go listen to these goofballs. Who she talking about? Dillinger, Uncle Fine, man, I don't give a fuck about no, what? 700,000. Boy, I can go buy 1 million followers. Uncle, Rhea. They playing games like we can't go buy. What? Okay, you know what? I got what I got? 50 something dollars? What? Okay, I'm gonna go buy me. I can go do big moves. Rhea, I can go buy me. Oh, y'all buying followers. How the fuck you got 700,000 followers, nigga, but you can't get 30 people in the room? Boy, don't talk to me. How many people in here? 96. But they all hate. How the fuck you got 700,000 followers? But nigga, you only got 30 people in the room. Boy, stop.
See, Freddie, that's why we was trying to tell you when you got back to Twitter. These, for the most part, they'll sit up under you, your little confidence.
Honey, I was invited to the Spaces beta before.
What? Mally, why the fuck are you
You're
back?
a liar.
What? But you back, but you unfollowed me. So why the fuck are you here? Now, it's pack-up time. Because you cut off this good, clean Democrat brother with his blue suit on. He voted for Kamala. His feelings is hurt. He want to shave his head, but here you are. Go ahead, white woman. Since you think you're superior more than this Democrat that's a black man. Go ahead, white woman.
Go ahead, Mally, since you think you better
Freddie,
than
I'll
Deuce.
show you the email of when I was invited to the Spaces beta, and it was before you. I was one of the first 14 people to try to
No, fuck you.
So
Okay.
you're a liar.
Okay,
Yes,
see, white people, that's my problem with white people. White people lie so much. So, Mally, if
Oh
you
no,
was
I'll post the email.
white woman, I don't give a fuck. You know what? Since you won't follow me, get the fuck off my stage. How about that? Get off my fucking stage. I don't want to hear from you. I don't give a fuck if you can show the email. I don't give two fucks. You wasn't there. Shut your lying ass up. You was not there. It was Esprit. Mally, you is a fucking liar. You's a fake white woman liberal that's crying in tears. Go shave your head. We don't give a fuck. Don't you cut off this good, clean black man because y'all lost. He got on his good Democratic suit. He went through his tears. Are you over your tears? Look at his blue suit. He accepted his defeat. Re-ups. Mally, accept your defeat. Don't come on my stage lying.
Yeah, I was wondering what you was talking about. Fuck all that Democrat shit. Let's get that on record. I never supported that. As a matter of fact, I was in Melee Space and I got treated the same way, right?
But you see,
I got gaslit. I got gaslit, muted, kicked down. Oh, you're outrageous. Oh, what are you? Just irrational. You're dumb. All this kind of. Oh, really?
She's racist.
Right?
She's a
and
racist.
And the crazy thing is, we've invited them in spaces, right? Invited them in 2 spaces, art and the ones alike, and you sit around us for a long time. You think you built some
relationship.
Hold on, bro. They get the format. You get the format. The format. They feel the format and shit. How to do shit. Get a little confidence. Boom. Right. You come back around after it's something you think you gonna get the same kind of love, and that's why you run off. And then it's a mute session, right? And we try to come up and get some straightening. They do this gaslighting
but
shit.
They use you, Re-ups.
Yeah.
She used you, her and Art. Y'all, they set up under y'all, her and Art, because Art was all up under sniffing Sir Major's ass. And then look at him, Re-ups. They used you, nigga. Well, actually not you, but they used Sir Major, nigga. Because you thought, her
and that's why I told her, and that's why I thought it was, and listen, all this still in the format, getting that confidence, like, come on, man, listen, Art, it was your co-host, and Miley knows what I'm speaking of. It's convenient how you all not by the phone, right? She's it's convenient how you're not by the phone and you don't know what happened.
Listen at this. Rhea, the girl, I didn't even know it. She was talking crazy about Maze. I'm like, wait a minute, Maze my friend. Nigga.
Yeah, she is. Hell yeah.
No, hold on. Re-ups. Nigga, I looked at Art's page today. Nigga, you know when I met Art? Nigga, she only had, 4,600 followers? Nigga, Art got 100,000 followers. I said, God damn. I said, damn. Oh, she didn't use the fuck out of y'all. Nigga, Art is up. I said, what the fuck? This motherfucker got 100,000 followers. Oh, she been. Ooh, that's a. I ain't gonna knock. You don't knock the hustle.
I can't. I mean,
I ain't gonna knock the hustle
at all.
Oh, that motherfucker got 100,000 followers. She did her job. That's what white women do to y'all niggas. Real, she used y'all niggas. Boy, she used niggas and boy, she pitting everybody. Boy, she replying and boy, she used the fuck out of it. I said, oh, this mother. Nigga, I said, wait. Nigga, she was talking crazy. Real. Nigga, for me to talk crazy about Maze. Maze put in the work 4 years in a row. Oh, Maze ain't nobody. I was like, what? Maze ain't no. She was like, Maze, that bitch only got $60,000.
But I feel like all of them 3 are the same. Like all of it's the same. They all respectfully, and they get their own content and they do their thing.
No, not Maze. No, not Maze. Maze solid. I get. She fucked up with that. Whatever the fuck, Milli Vanilli. But no,
I didn't never say Maze wasn't solid.
Maze solid.
Maze wasn't solid.
Maze will never use niggas. Maze don't use black folks. I give Maze that. Maze ain't fucking over black folks. Maze like black people. I give her that. She Trump. She like niggas. But hey, she gotta do what she gotta do. But when I'm saying real, the way that goddamn Art was talking, she was like, This bitch ain't. That's what made me click on her profile. I was like, what? She was like, she only got 60,000 followers. I got more followers than her. I'm like, bitch, you ain't got more followers than me. I clicked on the page. This bitch got more. I said 100,000. I said, ooh, shoot. I was like, man, she done worked her magic. Welcome to Twitter. That's why all this real, all this shit fake. For me to see that, all this shit fake. You can be fake as fuck. You can be a reply guy or a reply girl. Get all these followers, get a part of the ad revenue program, and that shit's fake. Art don't make no room. Man, we don't respect you, girl. Respect what? Well, I would never sit up and listen to no fucking art. In what room? Go be a host. Listen to you. Man, fuck out of here. What content you running? Re-ups, come on, let's be real. Maze, we gotta give it to her. She from Clubhouse. Nigga, Maze can run any content in the world. We gonna listen to that girl?
You know, I really were nervous. You know, it damages your brain, man. I think we should change the topic because, you know,
I'm not
It damages your brain.
My boy, you got six. My boy, get off.
Are you right? I mean,
my boy, you got 62 followers. Get off my stage. You got 62 followers. I'm not listening to you, my boy. Boy, you know what stage you on right now? Boy, this is the Roosevelt. Get the fuck off my stage. Boy, I've been doing this going 5 years.
We removed your content.
Listen, Tiger. Nigga, I can stand on this shit. I don't give a fuck. The people gonna follow me wherever the fuck I go, nigga. I'm the one, nigga. Everybody telling me, nigga, boy, what? Boy, get the fuck off my stage. Real, what's wrong with this nigga? Is y'all cool? Charlie, don't bring no goofies up. Real, what's wrong with these folks? I said what I said. Now back to this main shit. Why all them Dillinger, bitch ass, all of them, man, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
My rule is I don't create new characters, bro. They will come around, sit around you on the stage, talk their shit, pop their shit.
That's a
2
fact.
weeks. Got a stage open. We like, oh shit, damn, you ain't even put it on the play. Oh God, you know what? Yeah, I don't create new characters, man. I don't know you like that. You got 2 minutes maybe at max. Ain't all that you butt in conversation trying to take over the stage. Now you gotta watch him, bro. I'm telling you, gotta watch him. They
Man,
get
how
you.
I drive to him, man? Get the fuck up, boys. Man, get the fuck on, my boy. The fuck? Go ahead, Joseph and Alec.
Yeah, yo, man, so this whole maze thing, yo, I got so many messages from people fucking yesterday, all of a sudden being like, Joe, you need to distance yourself from Maze, you need to separate, you need to drop her from your fucking upcoming space, and I'm just like, I didn't even know the story, but long story short, I'm just gonna read my post from fucking this morning.
Because I didn't know this was that top, and you can read the post. I didn't know that was at that top. Mally is full of shit. Listen, let me explain to y'all in this room. Somebody that's, please record this and play it back for her. Mally, you was not on Twitter Spaces before me. Esprit, before Boo Money. Boo Money became the app icon on Clubhouse December 9th, 2020. Esprit brought me here. Mally, you was not in that room. You're full of shit. Mally, stop. Mally, I will wash you 24/7. I promise you, Mally, if you want to play this white woman card with me, Trump just won. Mally, I will pack you up 24/7 on X Spaces and Twitter. Do not do that with me. Mally, go find you something safe to play with. The only thing you got an advantage, you can use the white card, a white woman's card, Karen card against me. But I will show you, Karen's gonna Karen. But by the time I'm done with you, you will not play with black folks ever again. Hispanics, people of color, Mally, I got an army. Do not make me go get them. Because if I go get this army against you, you will not survive. You will not fucking survive. You was not on X Spaces when I was. You was not 300. You was not 350. We don't not know you, Mally. Stop it. You was a Clubhouse nigga that you left Clubhouse because you couldn't maneuver after you got suspended and banned on Clubhouse, and I got your account back. So you ran to Twitter Spaces, so stop. That's why Mario, that's my boy. Yo, Rios, watch this. Anybody in this room, go ask Mario. That's my boy. That's my boy. I fuck with him. He did what he's supposed to do. He left Clubhouse, he got clipped, he got banned, He came here, he did his thing. Mally, you're fronting. Mally, you is a clickbait artist. You better stop fucking with me. Mally, do not play that white card against me. Because I promise you one thing you do not want to do in 2024 is play with a black man. When all these folks is already upset about how you white folks treat black folks. Because I'm MAGA like a motherfucker. But Mally, if you play that white card against me, don't get upset. And I go get the army that voted Trump in office and show you just a racist ass white woman. Mally, you're racist, Art, racist. Leave us the fuck alone. You was not on Spaces when I was on Spaces. You need to stop. That's why I'm fully monetized. Mally, you was begging for subscription. I had it when it was called Superpower. Stop it. Stop it. I'm fully monetized on this platform for a reason. Way before it was called ad revenue. Already had it. Stop it. Mally. What are you talking about? I cannot be monetized no more on this platform. I already had it. Way before Elon bought that. Stop it, Mally. Stop it.
This is what Freddie does. This is like his shtick.
Y'all gotta stop doing that.
It's his pattern. This is all he does.
Y'all white. Stop thinking y'all better than us. Because there's certain black folks. Freddie don't do it. I do not do this. But when y'all white folks start playing with me, re-ups, I'm gonna start showing them receipts. And that's where it's gonna be like, damn, there he is, right? They trying to make Doberman, if you listen to Doberman, there is some white people. Doberman right here around me right now. Doberman, I'm right here in front of Phillips. But Doberman, it is some white folks. Doberman, we gotta accept it. Doberman, they do this racist shit. I don't know why Doberman is so, it baffles me. I'm like, damn. But Doberman, even Freddie had to, I'm like, damn, Doberman. Me and Doberman, we can go have some beers and brews right now. But it's some white folk, they just don't like black folks. To me, that's not America. Y'all gotta stop this shit. Y'all trying to divide this country. So y'all please stop trying to divide this country. That's why I hate Doberman. That's why I hate them Democrats.
Smells like Colombia.
That's that Democratic
Colombia.
ideology, Doberman.
Colombia, the Colombia.
She don't want me to go have a meal with Doberman.
Some of these guys that say they're MAGA, they may be Democrats too. I mean, I'm serious, man. There's a lot of false prophets running around, isn't there?
Yes. And Doberman, I think that's fucked up because I'm like, damn. If me and Doberman, I already know Doberman right around the corner. Fuck it, if me and Doberman go have a bill, why y'all trying to make me and Doberman, like, y'all gotta stop that. Y'all gotta stop that. Everybody's not racist. Bro. Y'all gotta stop that. Mally gotta stop that. She doing that racist Democratic shit, bro. Take your ass to Blue Sky or Sky Blue and go over there with them where they got the C-SAM or whatever the fuck that is, where they just put out all that child pornography shit. Go to Sky Blue. You gotta stop this shit. You deal with that child pornography shit. Leave us alone on Twitter. We're doing that shit. That shit, bro, it's weird to me. I'm a black man that I wasn't raised that way. Fucked up that some white people, man, y'all gotta stop doing that shit. Stop trying to make all races go against each other. Stop doing that. Mally's weird, bro.
Weird.
And she don't want to stand in the paint to say, I'm a racist ass white woman from goddamn Colorado and I'm making all white people go against black folks. Stop it, Mally. Stop it. Fucked up, y'all. The thinker. I'm not joking when the thinker. I swear to God, on my life, on my kids. There's white people, this is what they doing, and that shit's fucked up. That's some fucked up shit. They'll say Trump is this, but they worse than Trump. Man, stop doing that. Go ahead, Alex.
It's my way.
She said call her Smiley. I call her fuck Smiley. The fuck? Fuck it, I'm gonna call her Smiley. I said, what the fuck? What Smiley gonna do to me? Nothing. But go on her timeline and bitch and dox Elon Musk. Cause I told her, stop doxing that man child. How you all on Twitter doxing this man child? Like he's a deadbeat daddy. Boy, if I was Elon Musk, Mally wouldn't even be able to talk. He said it's freedom of speech. You all on the timeline doxing this man's child. Melly she's out her fucking mind. She's out of her fucking mind. You dox his son, called him a trans, and then you saying Elon's a deadbeat. No, the thinker. I'm not joking. I'm watching her tweets.
She's an evil person. She's a disruptive.
Yes, she's evil.
I want her to ask me that question. She asked Trevor because I'd have said, yeah. I mean, I don't know her. I never followed her because I felt it the first time. I was like, yeah, something ain't right about this lady. So now I'm glad it's confirmed, and she's a disruptor. And that's the problem.
She's crazy. She's crazy.
She ain't trying to pit people against each other just so they can come on your side so she can get the followers. That's what she's doing.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what she's doing. I can't believe people falling for it because that's what's wrong with this country. She's the kind of person. She's that Democrat, right? She's really using race against y'all for power. And it's fucked up because how y'all, let me say this. Y'all do know where the women's empowerment movement started. That wasn't black women. It was white women. That was white women. And it's crazy. She's trying to lead this movement she finna put a bunch of people in harm's way. Go take your ass to Blue Sky. Whatever they're doing that shit with them kids. But go ahead, Alex.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Freddie. Honestly, I love your passion, mate. Listening to that, I understand that you've got to be patient when you're trying to get into a space like this. You've got the followers that you've got, and you're making good points. Miley, she blocked me because I said something that she didn't agree with and fucked me off. So that was that. But can I just say that I've been on Twitter for 15 years, and I've never been on any other social media. I've never done Facebook. I've never done Instagram. Don't do TikTok. Don't do any of that shit. Because for me, living in the UK, after growing up in Canada in a multicultural society where everybody's accepted and everybody's treated the same, Twitter was the thing that kind of let me have access to American sport. It allowed me to get knowledge of what was going on that my UK media wasn't giving me, and it was really important. And in recent times now, in the last 6 weeks, I've really just tuned into spaces, and I stumbled across yours, dude, and I found that it was it's a breath of fresh air, if you want to call it that. And if you look at my profile, I used to play American football, so three-quarters of the team were black guys. So, it was dudes, what's going on? Let's have it out, talk shit and do it all. So, I think there's a difference between UK white people and US white people, and maybe there's similarities between the two, and I never get offended with anything you say, to be fair.
And you should, Alex. No. You're not in the States, right? So you wouldn't understand. But I'm so glad you UK people and people that's not in America. But this is the reality that we're dealing with in the States. But this is the reality that we're dealing with in the States, right? As a black man and Charlie is a black woman, this is our reality.
Of Twitter to X, and you've got the different platforms which you were a beta user, weren't you? And you kind of fed the platform, etc., and you used it in one thing or another. This is your forum. I've got a very, very, very modest account which I've grown purely.
But I understand it. You keep bringing up your account. I'm trying to figure out where you're going with this because you're making one point, but I'm trying to figure out what you're saying because all I'm telling you is it's not about just because I can use against people. I was here in Twitter Spaces when it was nothing but a hoax. I'm not trying to be arrogant with that.
No. So what I was trying to say, mate, is
okay, mate. What are you saying, mate?
Yeah, forgive me. What I was trying to say is that if you've got a modest account and you've grown it
These fucking
naturally,
English people are so
purely
stupid.
by what you're following because of your interests, and people follow you back. My Twitter parity is nearly 2-1, so I've nearly got double the amount of followers that I follow, and it's only because people have liked what I've said, and I've not had to buy anything, I've not had to do it. It's very modest. Don't get me wrong, it's still in the hundreds. But when I come across spaces like this and you look at monetization, and I think, do you know what? I've had nearly 30 years in the motor trade. I want to go somewhere different. I want to do something different, and I want to explore different things. And I just want to compliment you in your space, mate.
And I appreciate that. But what I'm telling you is this, right? Okay. Hopefully, since you, I'm glad, because that's what I love about Twitter, right? You can meet people around the world.
Sure.
That's what I love about what Jack Dorsey and Ev and Biz was able to create. You can meet people around the world. But what I'm telling you is this, but there's people sitting on this platform, that's why they want to come at me, but I can pack their ass the fuck up. Pack up means I can talk shit because I know the truth. A lot of them, they're gamified. It's called gamify, Alex. What they're doing is, a lot of these fake creators, they buy followers, they do this. They shit. No, hold on, Alex. I'm trying to help you, but listen. What I'm saying is, Alex, is this. What they're doing is, right, they're gamifying the platform. They're taking advantage of, right? Elon has his circle, right? Elon has a certain crew. It's about 50 or 20 of them that's with him. Then you got certain people that they're gamified. What gamified means is they're all in this group chat. They all in this, let's get a bunch of people. They're just gaming the system on X, right? Yeah. These people, they're not real. They're not running spaces based off what Twitter Spaces was created because Jack and them went to Clubhouse, Paul and Roland, and wanted to buy Clubhouse. Yeah. And Mark Zuckerberg tried to buy it as well. Facebook tried to buy it. Twitter tried to buy it at that time. Elon Musk hasn't bought Twitter at this point. Yeah. So what Twitter did was, fuck it, we'll create Twitter Spaces. And it was created. So now you have a bunch of people with these fake followers. They buy a bunch of followers. So this is the reason why they say small accounts. If you pay attention, they make it all about, the small accounts. Why? Because they using the small accounts to boost their ad
I think revenue. I know this guy from Clubhouse.
That's why they all say be a part of the ad revenue. But the big accounts, the 700,000 and millions of users, they're using the small accounts to benefit them, to get paid off of y'all. I don't kiss their ass. Fuck you. Fuck your million followers. I know you paid for them. Fuck you. I'm not interacting with you. Fuck you. Suck my dick. So what I'm telling you, no, Alex, I'm being vulgar, but what I'm telling you is this. They so frustrated with Freddie because Freddie is telling their secrets. A lot of these people, they're all fake. Yes. A lot of these big accounts, they're all fake. Can I just ask you a quick question, Freddie? Yes, you can. Yeah. Thanks, mate. I've joined spaces where I think the subject matter is so ridiculous, and you go on there, and you go on there to try and put people right because you know that clearly what they're saying is factually incorrect, and then you almost feel like you're being surveillanced. So you'll hear clicks in the space. You'll get people coming in. You'll get like all sorts of like weird shit going on, and then even when you host your own, it's almost like being policed. And correct. Yeah. So what's your question? Because you're correct about that. So what's your question? Yeah. So my question is, do I continue with me trying to grow a small space into a larger space? And yes. Okay. Twitter Spaces is the best thing Twitter ever created. Thank you, mate. I wish Twitter Spaces is the best thing because you got to remember, Twitter Spaces wasn't created under Elon Musk. No, it was already here. It was already here before Elon Musk purchased the platform. Correct. Twitter Spaces was created so we can interact. You get more followers inside of a Twitter Space. Twitter Spaces is the best thing happening on this platform. Why? Alex, I just met you, right? Yeah, right. On the timeline, a couple days ago. No. So I'm giving you a real life. Just listen to me. You could post something, Alex, right, on the timeline. I probably see it, but I'm not interacting with you. But I got to know you and hear your voice. Why? Or where? Inside of a Twitter Space. This is the best thing that's on Twitter right now. Twitter Spaces. So you have certain people, right, They see what's happening with communities. Shout out to the person who's creating communities and building communities. Because now they seeing, damn, the best interaction is happening inside of Twitter Spaces. Guess who asked for, we need a Twitter space inside of fucking communities? Well, me.
You should say that.
Hold on. So, Alex, listen.
Sorry, I'm not interrupting. Sorry, go on.
No, yes, you are. What I'm telling you, Alex, I promise you, I got the screenshot. When communities was created, my community inside of Roosevelt, my shit says January 2022. Mm-hmm. I was the first person to tell them. I sent the email. I told Danny, that's before Elon Musk. I said, look, we need Twitter spaces inside of communities. I sent him the email.
This is so stupid.
This is what we need. We just got it a month ago, or whatever the fuck it's been. So the point that I'm telling you is this, Alex. You have people now.
Freddy's just funny when he gets vulgar. Otherwise, it's the same show every time. It's incredibly stupid. Let's see what else there is on X Spaces. I'm gonna have to get back on Clubhouse because this just is not cutting it. Gary Cardone.
Yes, he tells Eric, "I bought 10,000," and Eric goes, "That's not that much. Like $10,000 is, you probably should have bought more." And Sailor goes, "Not $10,000, Eric. 10,000 Bitcoin."
Yeah, baby. Yeah, we had breakfast the other morning, and he reminded me of that story. See, that to me, once you get it, you get it. And
once you get it, you get it. Buy Bitcoin, boys, because God ain't making any more.
If you run out of...
Everybody's stupid. Am I smart or am I stupid? I don't know. Am I the stupid person?
If you can find an asset class, Warren Buffett. Here's a good example.
I hate everybody. This is Gary Cardone, Grant Cardone's brother.
Warren Buffett is a vulture.
A vulture.
Absolute animal. And if you go back far enough, he'll tell you that his instructions to his investing students was...
Be a vulture.
Be capable of making 10 investments in your entire life. You can only make 10. If you approach every investment that way, if you make I think 3 of those turn into something, you will have solved the wealth problem. Only 10. I hear people talking about 10 trades a day. And so that tells you oh wow, that doesn't sound like a diversified strategy, right? Doesn't. We'll go look at his holdings, okay? Because 72% of his holdings is in 3 stocks.
Berkshire Hathaway,
Apple. That's a lie. He's not diversified. He's a very concentrated investor. Whether he understands Bitcoin or not, who cares? Okay, we don't have to say he's wrong and we're wrong. How about this? How about he's rich, we ain't. He's super rich, we're not. Bitcoin's a window that other people fail to embrace for whatever reason, their own psychology. So let the front running continue. Like, this is a front running game. It's going to end at some point. So I'm a smash and grab, TikTok, choo choo. The train is going to run people over this cycle. I really believe the train is going to leave behind whales this cycle that will never come back, get back on the train because the return won't.
I became like a part of the darkness in the worst way. And so they have taken it on as their identity. So that's really hard to just come out of unless you go through an intense quote unquote ego death. As far as the exact characteristics, yeah, I would like to circle back on that. But the difference is just like how long or how deep they're in the darkness.
Okay, yeah, that definitely makes sense. Thank you so much, and didn't mean for the look. Thank you. Yeah.
Loved Ronald Clark, I saw you had your hand up, and I know if you
Take you towards ultimate blissfulness.
now to, and then
You can just use this as your sadhana. 24 hours if you can chant.
I'm also
That's your
gonna
sadhana.
accept more requests.
It will take you there.
Hey,
Nothing else.
thank you.
Simply chant.
Hi everybody.
It
Hi
will
Indy.
just take you there because the sound is consecrated. It is energized. It's
People.
alive.
I
It's
did
not
just
just
join,
sound.
so I'm sure I've missed a lot.
If
But
from Nada
thanks
to
for
Nada
having me.
Yoga, that's the difference.
So
you can consecrate the sounds. As you consecrate
So
objects,
is it like
you consecrate spaces, you consecrate certain sounds. The moment you utter the sound, it creates some completely new reverberation altogether. Brahmananda Swarupa means Swarupa means the image or a reflection of that, image of that rather. Brahmananda means ultimate joy or ultimate bliss. So this is the image of ultimate blissfulness. Isha means boundless. Isha means that which rules. Jagadisha means it's like enforcing that, saying that. Jaga means existence. Again, Isha means Jaga, Desha means the one who rules the existence is ultimate blissfulness. That's what it is saying. The same thing is said in a different way.
She can't use dating apps because there's Trump supporters.
Akila means everything. All-inclusiveness is Akila. That which is everything. He is the image of that. He is Mahesha. Mahesha again means an auspicious ruler, which is the same thing. Or it is also, Shiva is also referred to as Mahesha. So you must understand this. This is a tradition which is not a history, which is a her story. Okay. This is not a tradition of history. We are not looking at this thing, you said Mahesha, are you talking about Shiva? That's not how it is. Anything auspicious.
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Look at you, investing like
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rama, Shiva, Shivaya, Rama, Shiva.
You have given such a great gift to mankind, the Gayatri Mantra, which is capable, so powerful, that it is capable of granting enlightenment no matter who chants it. Gods and angels are surrounding Vasishtha, and they all say, "Glory be to Vishwamitra, blessed be Vishwamitra, the great saint, the great Brahmarishi. Let his name stand for as long as the sun and the moon stands." And so it was that through the efforts of Vishwamitra, the friend of the universe, the Gayatri Mantra was given to us as a gift by God Himself. No matter what our cosmic burden might be, chanting this mantra with devotion is capable of parting the veil of Maya just a little bit so that we can perceive the eternal bliss of the Creator. You have given such a great gift to mankind, the Gayatri Mantra, which
Bhuvasvaha Tatsavituvarenyam Bhargo Deva Sabdimahi Nyo Yona Prachodaya.
being black is not the same thing. I'm born this.
Bhuvasvaha Yo, yo.
Hey, wait, I think you have something on your tongue. Show it to me.
Please don't scroll.
Om Buvasa, Om Buvasa, Vinyan, Bargo de Vasadinahi, Yo Yo Nap Rachodaya. Let me look at my Bumble account real quick. Ooh. I work at a think tank. Really? Do you do much thinking there? No. I mostly just look at emails. Om Bhuvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Deva Sabdimahi Yo Yo No Prachodaya. They added a restriction to my account.
the thought of those who know him beyond thought, not to those who imagine he can be attained by thought. He is unknown to the learned and known to the simple. He is known in the ecstasy of an awakening which opens the door of life eternal. By the self we obtain power, by the illusion we obtain eternity. For a man who has known him, the light of truth shines. For one who has not known, there is darkness. The wise who have seen him in every being, on leaving this life,
Recording by Maggie Russell, New York, New York. The Yoga Sutra Silent Life Above, which rests in the stillness of eternal love, and needs no harsh vibration to convince it of true being. Sutra 12. The burden of bondage to sorrow has its root in these hindrances. It will be felt in this life, or in a life not yet manifested.
Sa Taom Savituvarenyam Om Bhuvasa Om Tatsavituvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yom Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhuvasa Tatsavituvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Enyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Devasya Dhimahi Prachodayat. Om Bhuvasa Om Tatsavituvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhuvasa Om Tatsavituvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Om Bhuvasva Om Tatsavidhuvarenyam Bhargo Devasa Dhimahi Om Bhuvasva Om Tatsavidhuvarenyam Bhargo Devasa Dhimahi Yo Yo Chodaya Om Bhuvasva Tatsavidhuvarenyam Bhargo Devasa Dhimahi Yo Prachodaya Om Bhuvasva Om Tatsavidhuvarenyam Bhargo Devasa Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodaya Om Bhuvasva Om Tatsavidhuvarenyam Bhargo Devasa Dhimahi Yo Prachodaya Om Tatsu Vasadimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodaya Om Bhuvasva Sambusaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasa Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodaya Bhuvasva Om Bhargo Devasa Dhimahi Yo Prachodaya Om Bhuvasva Om Tatsavidhuvarenyam Bhargo Devasa Dhimahi Yo Chodaya Om Dhimahi Om Bhuvasva Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasa Dhimahi Yo Yo Prachodaya Om Bhuvasva Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasa Dhimahi Yo Om Bhuvasva Tats Bargo Devasa Dhimahi Yo Om Bhuvasva Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasa Dhimahi Om Bhuvasvarenyam Bargo Devasa Dhimahi Yo Yo Bhuvasva Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasa Dhimahi Yo Yo Prachodaya Om Bhuvasva Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasa Dhimahi Yo Prachodaya Om Bhuvasva Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Om Bhuvasva Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasa Dhimahi Go Devasa Dhimahi Om Bhuvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasa Dhimahi Yo Yo Prachodaya Om Bhuvasva Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Prachodaya Om Bhuvasva Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Prachodaya Bhuvasva.
It's never been easier to put on your shoes and help pets in need at the same time. With new hands-free Skechers Bobs for
Om Bhuvasvaha Om It's just not gonna do it for me. We gotta go back to the Gayatri. Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Prachodaya Om Bhuvasva Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Natropraya Om Bhuvasva Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Prachodaya Om Bhuvasva Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Prachodaya Om Om Bhurvasva Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasa Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodaya. Om Bhuvasva Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasa Dhimahi Yo Yo Om Prachodaya. Om Bhuvasva Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasa Dhimahi Yo Yo Prachodaya. Om Bhuvasva Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo.
Which please is that match best?
At Domino's, now you can carry out a one-topping pizza with any of our 5 crust types for only $7.99. And you can order in.
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो